So I am, while the slides are coming up, I'm Ragav. I'm the co-founder and chief marketing officer, also the chief IR guy for Zeebu. We've been in business little over 2 years. I'm sure if you have attended any of the large Web3 crypto events, you would have seen, heard us. There was time last year when people said that Zeebu was painting all the major Web3 events with Zeebu brand, be it Consensus, be it Token 2049. So that's who we are. But if you have still not heard about us, we are the people who are transforming the way large businesses do their cross-border settlements, one industry at a time, one use case at a time. Right now, we have conquered the way telecom operators and telecom carriers do their business. We have been instrumental in bringing significant use case in telecom carriers. For those of you who don't know what telecom carriers are, these are the guys who make your international calls, international messaging, and international data happen. So if you call from AT&T in US, oh yeah, this is perfect. AT&T in US, and then this one, yeah, thank you. To Etisalat in Dubai or Middle East, there are multiple people, multiple parties that are involved in making this call happen, and these guys are called telecom carriers. We help these carriers settle their invoices on chain. The beauty with these carriers is each transaction is north of 10 million, 20 million, 50 million, $100 million. And hence, in the last just over 18 months, we have handled transaction volume of about $5 billion. That's huge number. Guys, Charles and team, can we have some support for the numbers we have processed? So can we all clap? Thank you, guys. So I just wanted to make sure that we are all awake. So this is the challenge we are solving, cross-border payment. It was, I mean, I know it's all recorded, but it was a pain in ass for people who wanted to transfer 50 million from, let's say, Egypt to Ghana. Yeah? 5.9 billion so far. Thank you so much, Charles. So, I mean, obviously we started journey with very, very humble beginnings. We started with first 1 million, 10 million, 20 million, and then we kept increasing. So we had a use case where a guy sent money from Dubai to East African country, and it was a $25 million. When the customer walks into the bank and says, hey, I want my 25 million out, the bank says, hey, we don't have so much of Forex. We cannot give you the money. And he's like, what do you mean? They say, you need to wait and hang in there for us to give you your money. And it took almost 37 days for the customer to encash and get that money out. And that's the problem we went after solving. We wanted to make sure that no customer, no business in the world has to wait so long. So what did we do? We took that problem statement, and from 37 days, we brought it down straight to under 7 minutes. So today, any part of the world, when people want to send the money to their merchants, to their customers, it happens flat under 10 minutes. And that's what Zeebu is doing. So these are some of the problem statements, and these were the pain points. There were businesses who wanted to make global payments, especially telecom carriers. And in my next slide, I'll talk why did we come to telecom carriers and why not other industry. But what happened was banks were becoming a little painful to deal with. Let's say if I go to an HSBC bank here and tell them, hey, can you send money to some bank in Egypt where they haven't even heard the name, and if I want to send in $100 million, it will probably take heaps of paperwork and probably 25 days for them to even initiate the wire transfer. Now what happened? Fast forward Zeebu, we leveraged the power of blockchain, brought in all the transparency, everything it does, and introduced our value transfer mechanism, which is Zeebu token, and enabled all these businesses to get on chain and settle. What did we do? We just did not introduce digital banking, or we did not transform digital banking. We actually introduced the digital money, which is Zeebu token. We listed, I think, about 19 months ago at 50 cents and went up all the way to $5. Again, I'm not here to promote buying or trading of Zeebu. Otherwise, SEC will come after our ass. I'm just telling you how promising we are as a token and the amount of business we have done. With that, what is the market that we are going after, right? The entire telecom as a fraternity is $1.8 trillion industry. We are not going after that 1.8 trillion. Of that, telecom carriers are 120 billion. And of this 120 billion, We want to go after just $30 billion. And that's what we want to do. Now, the next question any sensible guy, any sensible investor would ask is, hey, these are nice numbers on PPT. Do you have the customers ready? So just to make sure that you have all the data, we have 135 active merchants using our platform, and we have 400 of them on the wait list. So we have enough and more customers for next 3 years to use our platform and to do their transactions. Now, I don't want to keep nailing on the problem statement. We all understood what the problem statement was. What did Zeebu do? We made sure that we connect all the customers worldwide. This is how a quick snapshot of a wholesale voice, SMS, or data, connection looks like across the globe. Be it a very, very small island somewhere near the New Zealand, or be it Africa, or be it Middle East, we have been able to successfully connect and help them do this transaction and help them do this business. Now, what do we call ourselves? We are the world's first web, we call ourselves Web3 neobank. We call ourselves clearinghouse. Most importantly, we are the first on-chain platform that is helping cross-border settlements for B2B players. Telecom is just the start, but we are also in discussion with a lot of other interesting use cases. Now, all this is great. This whole pitch sounds amazing. I'm talking as if we are sending doing a project which is much better than sending a manned mission to Mars. But why should you trust us? Why should you believe that Zeebu is doing something transformational? Here is the proof. This is from our live dashboard. Anybody in this room, anybody who wants to check can go to dashboard.zeebu.com and you will see all the action happening live. So this is the kind of settlements we have done. We have done transactions of about $5.9 billion. And this is again, while we have only 139 active institutions. All of this is verified data. We have a case study with SumSub, which is one of the world's leading KYC provider, and they have the KYC of all our customers. All the data that you see here is available on chain. You can go to CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, or you can go anywhere, BSC scan, and check all the transactions that have happened. So this is, like I said, just the beginning. We have now started working on multiple use cases. We started working on multiple industries where Zeebu will probably 10x the amount of transactions that you see that are happening here. Now, what is in it for all of you? There is an opportunity where we have launched our Zeebu protocol, where we are inviting investors, retail folks, thought leaders to come in and participate. There are multiple ways you can participate. Zeebu has also started its own, our DAO has taken over. So there are multiple forums where you can come and be part of community, vote, and help us scale into multiple industries. All the other things about the investment, how can you kind of be part of this journey? You will get to know in the presentation tomorrow, which will be led by my, able founder and CEO Raj. Here again in the same venue tomorrow after 3 p.m. But if you can't hold off the excitement, you want to come talk to us. The whole Zeebu team and the corner is sitting here, more than happy to help, happy to onboard you guys, and happy to give you more information. Once again, thank you so much for listening in patiently. For all the people who were here in the presentation today and who have heard patiently, Chandini has taken responsibility of getting them free drinks tonight. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful consensus.